See if I can get somebody in the live feed. Today I want to talk about how to stop bad habits. Bad habits can stop you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Positive movement. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I want to talk about how bad habits can stop you from living your best life. So my whole life I've been letting my past events kind of dictate my life in a way. You know, thinking just because I failed at certain things that I wasn't capable of going to that next level. Whether it was with a job situation, just kind of thinking like just because I'm working at a certain job, I couldn't do any better because I haven't ever had any different experiences doing anything else. So I felt like that's all I could do. And I feel like a lot of us have so much potential, but we let our thoughts get the best of us. And I know a lot of y'all probably go through the same thing. If you what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Job interview? Awesome, awesome. I hope you get the job. I hope you get the job. Awesome. Yeah, and I'm kind of looking for a new job myself at the moment. Speaking of jobs. Hey, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, uh, why settle for less when you can have the best? But yeah, sometimes we can let, our habits get the best of us. Hey, 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 what's up, what's up? Well, yeah. But yeah, lately I've been trying to break those barriers inside of my mind. You know how you say anything is possible? I've been really putting it to the test lately. Because my finances, weren't where I want them to be. And I just kept on complaining and complaining about why I didn't have this and why I didn't have that. And I just saw week after week was going on, and my bank account was still at the same amount. It was only until I made a decision to change it. And it's changing every day. Like I'm filling out applications and just putting myself out there. Most people say I would never do this or I'll never do that. Say a fast food restaurant. I never do that, but they're walking around with no money in their bank account because their mind is telling them that they're too good to work at a fast food restaurant, or I can't see myself working at a fast food restaurant. But is it putting money in your account? We got to do what we got to do until the situation gets better. Instead of complaining about it and not putting in the work that it takes to get where we're trying to go. And we just create habits, unconsciously, and we're just acting upon those feelings and emotions, and it's not helping us. And a lot of people are dealing with bad habits like smoking and drinking, and they really, really want to quit, but they keep on doing it over and over again and not knowing why they're doing it. But they know it's hurting them, but they just continue doing it. But I figured out the solution. All you got to do is really just replace the bad habits that you don't want with good habits. But you just can't do it one day at a time. You got to do it on a consistent basis. You like, if you're smoking and you know you don't want to smoke, maybe you need to like stop smoking and take up running or take up exercising and do it every day. And then you'll look around and then you won't even have the urge to smoke. Or like with drinking, you might just find a better, habit. Like you might start reading when you get the urge to drink or whatever the case might be. And then you'll find yourself slowly winging off of that habit. See, I've been replacing like my bad habits with good habits, and it's really been working for me. And I'm just excited because we all have potential inside of us, but we tell ourselves that old story like, this is who I am and this is who I always been. But that's not the case. All you got to do is like really just focus on what you want out of life and go for it. You can have anything you want. We self-sabotage ourselves all the time, but we have to like really just focus on the things that we desire and make a habit out of doing it. And to the point that it becomes natural. And when it becomes natural, we'll just fly and excel. I used to be negative all the time. I used to be a pessimist all the time. But the moment I started, saying positive affirmations like, I am humble, I am peaceful, I am kind. I did it every day. And when I didn't say it, I was listening to videos that speak positive affirmations even when I was asleep. So the repetition of me hearing these words started to take, a life of its own. And I created positive vibes, and here I am today. Any habit that you have that's not working for your life, you got to let it go. And you got to start placing in habits that will bring out the best potential, bring out the best potential in you. But yeah, and it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's possible because I see it's happening in my life every day. My relationships are getting better. I'm losing weight because I'm making a habit out of working out every day. I might not feel like it. I might feel like just being lazy after a hard day of work. I might not feel like eating healthy all the time, but I know it's helping me. And I know in the long term, it's going to really, make me feel better, have more energy, and I can just live my best life. But if y'all got any questions, our minds are powerful, thoughts do become things. Like when I was negative all the time and I just said, man, that's not possible. Even when it came to school or anything, like just because I wasn't making good grades, I let that determine, like I was making decisions like, okay, I'm not going to college because I wasn't good in high school. So why would I even go to college and waste my time? I'm not smart like everybody else. Like school ain't for everybody. And as soon as I labeled myself as not smart, that's what I believe. And that's the habit that I created for myself. And it's not helping my life. And I just recently, started talking to some teachers and tutors and stuff just to get my mind back flowing. And I will be attending school in the near future because I know that'll open up more doors in my life. And, this can go with anything, if you make bad habits, like, you might say like, I don't deserve a nice house, because my family's been poor all my life and I can't see myself being in a big house. I can't see myself driving the car that I want. You can say anything like that and you can actually believe it, but all you have to do is just change the way you think. You just wake up every morning and say, I deserve to have the things that I want out of life. I deserve to live my life more abundantly. I deserve to have it, because I feel like we're all here for a purpose. And anything out of this life you can have. It's only us who are stopping ourselves from having these things. Like for the longest time, yeah, you gotta feel like you have it already. Like you really do. You really do gotta feel like you have it already. If you like just put yourself on that vibration and you really feel like you have it, it will come into your life because nothing can really stop you. Like we're like focused so much on our outside world, but we're never focused on what's going on the inside. And what's going on the inside really determines what's going on the outside. So if you feel wealthy on the inside, it'll start to show up in your reality. And if you feel poor on the inside, you're going to be poor in your reality. So you have to really just tap into that inner being, that soul and that spirit inside yourself, and really just summon the will to have these things. But you gotta use repetition. You can't just do it one day and then let negativity rule you the next day. You have to stay on it. Like, I don't care if you gotta write down like mental notes and put them all around your house or keep it in your pocket, like just to keep it going, just for the subconscious mind to like keep you focused on the things you want, because what you focus on grows. Like if you're focused on, being successful on YouTube, if you're a YouTuber and you want to be focused on being successful and you want your followers to grow and you want to just be, YouTube famous, whatever you want, but you have to like focus on what you want. You have to see yourself being that person that you want to be. You have to focus on like every day walking into, yeah, yeah. You can't have doubts. You gotta have 100%. Hello. But yeah, I'm just excited right now, guys. But yeah, you can have anything you want. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, But yeah, like it's all about what we focus on the most. We have to like change the way we think. And if we change the way we think, to like benefit ourselves, we'll be better. Like I feel like it's no reason why you can't have the things you want out of life. And I just wish that all of us just tap into that inner being and focus on what's going on the inside so we can change our reality on the outside. Yeah. But yeah, like I've been like working like odd jobs lately, stuff that I thought I'd never do, like cleanup jobs and stuff. But like I've been doing that, and as I'm doing it, I'm meeting new people, and it just opens up more doors. Instead of me just closing every door just because I feel like I'm too good to do something. I've got more money in my bank account now, and then I'm just so open-minded because so many of us are just stuck in a box. But we have to like break out of that box of the things that are not helping us. We have to separate ourselves from people who keep on trying to remind you of who you used to be. Because people tell me all the time, like, why you don't do music anymore? Like, why are you doing motivational speaking? Why are you doing this? Like, and that's what I really want to do. So I'm doing it. I'm pursuing it. Hold on. I can't. I know, right? Different situations, open up, it just opens up doors. Why limit yourself to like doing what you always do, and then you'll be wondering why you're not going anywhere because you're not doing anything different. Our habits control our life. And it's weird. Like, I was just wondering, like, I was just saying to myself, just like, why am I not going forward? Why is my life at a standstill? Why do I feel so stuck? Yeah, and the moment I stepped out of that mindset and just started to believe that I can do more with my life and become more, that's the moment when stuff started to change. And it was quite freaky at first, but after a while, it's just like it's becoming normal now, because like every day I wake up and say, what can I do differently than I did yesterday? What can I do to go to that next level? And the moment, I stepped out on faith, man, it was the best decision I ever made. And yeah. Let me change the filter. But yeah, man, I just wanted to like just stop by and just, inspire some people who might feel like their world is not going the way that they planned, and they feel like they're trapped inside their, world and it's never gonna change. I'm here to let you know that you have to be the change that you want to see. You have to be that change. And if you can't change, like, you're gonna like continue just to be stuck. Hold on. But yeah, y'all talk to me. Talk to me if y'all dealing with some habits that you want to break, or you dealing with some things that you want to change in your life. Talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. But yeah, man. Habits are meant to be broken. We got to break those bad habits, whatever they might be, especially if it's stopping you from being the person that you want to be. You might have a bad habit of smoking, drinking, doing drugs, or you might have bad habits of being lazy, procrastination. There's so many bad habits, but all you got to do is just replace it with something good. And then when you replace it with something good, then you pat yourself on the back, and then you find another habit that you don't want, and then you exactly. And like, you create more and more habits, and then you'll look around and your life will like just change. Like, you'll see yourself in the house you want, the car you want. You'll look at your bank account, and your bank account will be where it want. All your dreams will be coming true. You'll see yourself waking up in Hawaii, or like wherever you want to go, the Grand Canyon. You'll find yourself in places, and you'll find yourself surrounded by people. Surround yourself around people who you need to be around. Cause like, ever since I was like a child, like, someone's been telling me to do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. And even when you go to school, people telling you to do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. And even at work, people tell you what to do. It's like constantly people try to dictate how they want you to be, how they want you to act, how they want you to dress. But if that's not what you want, and that's not what you want to do, and that's not where you want to be, you do not have to be there. You got to do things that your intuition tells you to do. If your heart tells you that you're tired of your job and you can be doing better with your life, or if your heart's telling you that you really want to start this business and you really want to be an entrepreneur, like, you can do it. It's not going to happen overnight. Most people do things, and then when they don't see an instant change, they just quit, they just give up, and they just throw in the towel. But if you make a conscious effort to wake up every morning and walk towards your dreams and the things that you want out of life, it's possible. And the only reason I'm talking to y'all guys right now is because I'm seeing it I'm seeing it happening in my life. My relationships are getting better. My bank account is filling up. I can see my YouTube page growing. It's all because the little things that I do every day. You know, whatever you reap, you will sow. Like, it's crazy. But we have to let go of the things that are no longer serving us. If you see something's not working in your life, you have to cut it off and you have to let it go. And the only way you can let it go is by replacing it with something better. Like, what are you dealing with in your life that's holding you back from being your greatest version of yourself? What is it? Like, the only reason I used to procrastinate about doing anything in life, even though I knew I needed to do it, it's because I was afraid to go to that next level, like, or I was afraid to fail. But failure is really good because the more you fail at something, you're gonna figure out how to do better at what you're doing. Like, anybody who ever was successful in anything, it didn't happen overnight. You know, they probably got so many doors shot in their faces. So many people probably told them no. So many people probably told them that they was crazy for even doing what they were doing. But they didn't let that stop them. They saw a vision of themselves being where they wanted to be, doing the things that they wanted to do, and they just kept going. Consistency and repetition is the key. You have to reprogram your subconscious mind because the subconscious mind works like this, guys. All right, your conscious mind tells your subconscious mind what to do. Your subconscious mind is just gonna react, you know, over time through repetition. But you have the choice to say with your conscious mind, I want to do this or I don't want to do this. So you have the power to do anything you want to do. But when you program your subconscious mind, it's going to become normal for you to work out if you're not used to working out. It's going to become normal if you don't like to read, you know, and you read a book, like you read a page every day, and then you read 2 pages. It's going to become normal to read. If you just keep on going, like if you constantly talk negative, if you start speaking positive every day, you set aside 5 minutes just to speak positive, nothing but positive words and affirmation, you will start to naturally start to speak positivity into your life. And I feel like a lot of people let their bad habits hold them back from being the greatest version of themselves that they can be. All you have to do is take the time and just write down what you want out of life and just make a habit of doing those things. And I promise it would change your life in a blink of an eye. And I'm just so excited right now because a lot of things I said I wouldn't be doing, I'm doing it. And I know that that's a sign that I'm becoming the person that I need to be, and I'm humbling myself through the process. And I feel like as I change, I want to give back this information to y'all because I know for a fact that you can have anything you want to. And we can do it together, guys. You know, we got to keep each other motivated, and we got to start, like, if you're dealing with something and you come up out of that situation, we got to start sharing with one another. We got to start giving each other all this positivity. We got to start giving each other this information. We got to stop holding it back. Because when you hold it back and just keep it to yourself, how is that helping the world? I want to one day, you know, when I leave this world one day, because I'm not going to be here forever. When I leave here, I want my videos to help the future generations. I want my videos to like inspire the people who feel like there's no way out of their lives and they just wake up every morning like, why am I waking up? You know, I want them to like feel like there's a way out, because it is a way out. But we can't wait on other people to swoop down and save us. We can't wait on them. We have to ignite the flame inside of us, that inner greatness, to overcome any obstacle that's in our way. We have to do it. We have to put in the work every day. We have to grind. We have to push away the people who are just putting us down. We have to lock ourselves in a room and get alone by ourselves and really like fight these demons. Because I know for a fact, that it's possible, because I see it in my life. And I know for a fact that we have what it takes. And the moment when you start seeing it happening in your life, it's gonna be like, wow, I can't believe that it's actually happening. I can't believe that one day I was here and now I'm right here. And that's basically things. They are, you know. And if you believe that it's possible, therefore it is. Because we're creating our world. We're all co-creators of our reality. We didn't create this world, but we are creators. You can be creating things that are negative, or you can be creating things that are positive and uplifting. You know, which side are you on? You know, or you could like not be creating anything at all. And I feel like the only reason why we're here is to better the world. And like, if we're not trying to like help someone, or we're not trying to teach someone, or we're not trying to like do things that are like change someone's life for the better, like, why are we here? What are we doing? You know, like, I don't care if it's just like saying something nice to somebody in passing, or telling somebody that their hair looks good, or I really like your food, whatever. Like, compliment people. Do something to uplift somebody every day. But if we're so used to like doing the complete opposite, I know it seems impossible. It seems impossible to just change, but we can change. And we like, and if it's hard for you to like change for the better, like, just get somebody to talk to. Like, you can talk to me. I don't care. Like, hit me up anytime. Like, we can like do this together. But it all starts up here. And when you can change your thoughts, you can most definitely change your world. And that's really all I wanted to talk about, really, is how our habits can hurt us or they can help us. And if your habits are not helping you, just let them go. And like, replace them with better ones. Ones that when you look like a year down the road, you'll be like, wow, look at my body. It's transformed. You know, look at my mind. Look how much I learned. You know, like, even if it's going to school, like, look at how much I achieved. Or if it's starting a business, like, even though I was scared to do it, I'm doing it. And it all starts by making a conscious decision that you want to change. That's all it takes. But you got to first have peace, love, and positive vibes, and everything else will be all right. And y'all have a wonderful day, and I appreciate everybody who showed up to the live feed. I'm just super excited because I see my life just taking off. And I want y'all to feel the same way I feel if you don't feel the same way. Y'all have a wonderful day and peace. And I'm about to go do a video right now, so y'all get ready for that. And I just know I love you guys, and I really appreciate everybody who support my channel. And I really, it just, I don't know, it just Bye, guys.